There's no snow, but it's really cold out this morning, like -1 or something. And I don't feel like going out, and I need to make a video for y'all. So I think I'm going to make it on 25 things to purge in 2025. Let's go hang out. Good morning, everyone. I'm just whipping together a couple banana breads to stick in the freezer. And it's just because I had 4 rotten bananas. And I'm making the small loaves again. I think these are better to have than the big loaves. And they cook faster and that. But I'm just going to do that. I'm going to clean out my fridge, do the floors. I have a few upcoming things I need to do. And I have a really cute little project, DIY, that I'm going to do as well. But it's cold out today, and I feel like just being in the house. So it's around the house day with Mama Brooke. Just made my bread and put it in the oven. I did Mama chocolate chips in one plane, and then I'm going to wait for it to cool and I'll pop it in the freezer. I am going to clean up the freezer a little bit in a minute behind me here. But I just came up with an idea because I need to get some things done in my house, and there's little projects going on everywhere. I'm going to do 25 things that I'm going to purge out of my house in 2025. This is 1 and this is 2. And we'll keep going from there. Now my sister has the other one of this that I gave her. And if she wants this one, I will send it to her. This is like my bowls, but it's from China. It's not my bowls, so I'm not going to keep it. I'll wait till I get the real one. Discard it for now. And I'm going to go through, and every time I clean something today, I'm going to pull something that I don't need until I have 25 objects on my table. And this is an area that I need to purge out of. I did a little bit of a deep clean before the holidays. I'm going to go through the drawers here and see what else I can get rid of. I got this little set. I've never used it. It's for cheese and crackers. And it's a beautiful little set. And it all comes in its little box, but I'm not using it. This is to make tostones, which is a fried plantain. And I got that when I lived in the Dominican. I used to make them, but I don't anymore. This is a grater for Parmesan cheese. It's an old one. It's a nice one. A potato masher that I never use because I have another one. And I never use this hand beater either, which I thought, oh, maybe I should save because, you know, I have an electric one, but what if it breaks? But no, I'm not going to do it. I haven't used it in years. So the bird. So I have 1 and a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 things already, and I just started. I have to have 25. This is number 10. Rose gave me this. It used to be hers, but I don't use it. I use the big glass one my sister gave me, and I have a fancy one if I need it for a dinner party, which is crystal. I have a pink one too, so I really don't need it. And then I have this beautiful bowl, which is really gorgeous, and I love it, but do I need it? I thought, oh, I could use that at Christmas time. So this one's the only one I'm a maybe on. So that's number 11. Well, while I was waiting for this to bake, I did get a lot done. I got most of the pantry sorted out and a bunch of things purged from there, and I'll show you in a minute. And I also found a picture of my grandmother, and I have a little frame I'm going to go frame it in. I was just cleaning up in the bedroom a little bit. I'm sure I'll find tons of stuff in there, but I'm not really doing the bedroom today. I don't have a small enough frame for a picture of my grandmother. And I found a postcard I'm going to send to my daughter. We send postcards to each other. It's a vintage one. It's the Queen's mother and Princess Diana, which both are dead, and the Queen. But that's okay. And that's a picture of my mom when she's a baby. Courtney and I I think it was 2011 or something. And my mother when she's a baby. Well, it's far from perfect, but anyways, it's in a frame. Been cleaning all morning. I'm not sure if I have 25 things. I'll take that out. I'm going to send that to my daughter. A couple things I'll give to my sister, but the rest of it's going to Value Village or Goodwill, whatever. And I'll count how many things I have, but I do want to have at least 25. So I have 7 over there. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20, so I need 5 more. But I'm not finished cleaning my house either. I have 2 plates here. 22. I need 3 more. But if I get more, I get more, but at least 25. Out my freezer now. It's garbage day tomorrow, so I'll get everything done. These are going to go in the freezer after I clean it out. I cleaned out my fridge and my freezer. I cut up 1 potato, 1 onion. I had a half a thing of cheddar cheese and I grated that, and I had a head of broccoli. Now I went through the freezer. This isn't defrosted yet, but I make my own stock, and I have some in there already. It was just a little bit from one chicken dinner, and then this was from another one. Broccoli cheddar soup. So I'm just going to defrost this a little bit more, and then I'll turn the burner on. So one's a beef stock and one's a chicken. I have my homemade stock here from cleaning out the fridge. I knew I had 2 stocks in there. This one's a beef one. It didn't have much of it. This is great if you're making beef dip. That's why I save that kind of stuff. But, oh, Rose and I made a beef dip one time. It was so good. I love that. And I had fresh juice that I brought up like this to her, and she added it in. It was lovely. I'm going to bring this, heat this up, and then I'm going to put my potato and onions and stuff in there. I'm going to cut up a carrot now. I'm just cut up the carrot and the potato and onions in this, and garlic, cheddar cheese. There's a little bit of mozzarella that I had left over in the fridge. I added that in. And I have a can of evaporated milk. It's a no-name brand. I'm just using it for cooking or baking. And I always keep one in my pantry because I don't drink milk. So I keep this. I buy the coffee creamer, but I don't drink milk. So I buy this in case I ever need a backup. I use it for like mac and cheese and that kind of stuff. The carnation one, probably the best, but it's $3 or $4 now, and that one was on for probably $1.29. Stock is just starting to heat up nicely. It smells lovely, and everything's homemade, so I can control the sodium and all the rest of it. It smells so good, you don't even know. I am going to add some fresh thyme into this. Some thyme sprigs in there, and I'll fish them out later. Right now I just want the flavoring from it. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in here, and I'm not doing any salt until I know I need it, because let's face it, this was a roast chicken and a roast beef. I'm sure there was some seasoning on there. And this is wonderful if you save all this kind of stuff to make your own soups. It's just so much healthier for you. I am going to add the potatoes and the carrots at one time, and the onion, and then just bring this to a simmer. And then I'll add in the broccoli, the cream, the cheese, and the cream at the end. Just added it all together. I'm just going to keep it on a low heat and simmer it slowly. I run down and take my garbage down. It's garbage day in the morning. I poured my milk into a bowl or the cream into a bowl because I want to take the can to the recycle. And I got 25 things now that I'm going to get rid of in 2025. So, yeah, I feel good about that. I'm going to see if there's a little box downstairs I can put them in so I can carry it down, or maybe get a bag from my car. So I'm just have this on really low, and I'll let the carrots and the potato cook low. I don't need it on high. I'm in no rush for this. Well, I think I have 25 items that I can purge in 2025. It feels really good to just get rid of the little things. I was just talking to my sister for about an hour, and she's like, oh, I want this. But she does have the other one of that, so I'm going to keep that to send to her, but it's going in her box. And her husband used to drink this, and I kept it for my olive oil. And I did mean to take it to her twice, and I didn't when I went out, because I was just too full with stuff. So I am going to take that and send it to her, or next time I go out or whatever. And I'll go through all this with you in a minute and show you everything I'm getting rid of. So my soup's now at a boil. The potatoes, I just got to make sure they're soft. And once the potatoes and carrots are pretty much cooked, I'm going to add the broccoli. Adding my broccoli in now. I'm going to put a lid on this and let it simmer for a little bit. Oh, it smells so yummy. I'm turning it really low now, and I'm just going to let it simmer for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add the cream. My 25 things to purge in 2025 is that little set, the cheese board set or whatever, cheese and cracker set, this little dish. I don't have the lid for it, so I'm getting rid of it. That container that I used to keep my oil in, the butter dish that Rose gave me, 2 beautiful plates, a cup and a bowl. This is for lemons or limes, And I don't know if I said 2 plates. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count that as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This doesn't count. 15. This is a light for your head. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and a doorknob thing. The other knob's over here. 21, 22 if you want to count that. I won't count that though. The basket is 23. And I have 2 more things that are sitting on the table over here. Hold on. Okay, I just tested this. It is so good. So good. I'm just taking the time out of here. I have it on really, really low. And I'm going to add the cheddar cheese to it. Okay, I'm just going to test this. I think it's done. You know, if I had caraway seeds, I think I would use them. I'm going to go look. Oh, it'd be so good in this. It'd be almost like a borscht. I want to taste the broth. I don't think it needs any salt or anything. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to add the cheese now. Okay, I'm adding my cheddar. And I have a little wee tiny cube of mozzarella. I'm just using it up. This is what you get when you clean the fridge out, right? And I'll save a little bit of cheddar for topping. I'm going to mix all this up. Let it simmer for like 15, 20 minutes. And then dinner's ready. In the interim, the tenant downstairs is going to help me carry the big heavy box down to the foyer. I can carry it to the laundry room there. It's just getting it down my narrow stairs, and I'm going to carry the other box. So finally getting it out of the house. Just got the Christmas boxes down. Manny carried one, the big heavy one, and I carried the other one. I got to go down into the laundry room, make room for them. And this is my project that I'm sewing, and I just stuck it in there because it's got pins and needles in it. And I have a bowl of soup for dinner. I got a lot of cleaning done today, which is good. So I just have my bedroom to do. Have my soup, and then I'll finish up my video and find the other couple things I didn't finish. Come back to you guys on that, but I will. I'm going to go eat, though. I have about 27, but I'll just count this as 24 and 25. But I'm done, and that was just stuff from the kitchen pantry. I might do it again for the bedroom, and then maybe, I don't know if I'll do it for the living room. I pretty much gunged all that before, but we'll see. Close this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But it feels really good to get rid of just little clutter. So if you have time, pick 25 things to get rid of and purge from your life in 2025. Whether it's clothing, shoes, and clothing, or makeup, or stuff from your kitchen. I did kitchen pantry, but it's your choice which way you want to do it. And I thought, oh, what am I going to, I'm not going to have anything. I have more than I need. Anyways, I am going to close. I have a little project over here I got to start, and I got 2 behind me. Loves everybody. Have a beautiful Sunday, and I'll see you guys all on Wednesday. Thanks always. Totally appreciate you. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. And thank you to all my loyal subscribers. Leave me a message, or at least a heart, because that pushes it through the algorithm more than the likes. And the likes, the shares all help too. But if you actually leave a comment, I think helps a little bit more. Appreciate your time. Always. Loves.